Guys, welcome to Nikki's Fashion Diary. This particular video is a very special video. This video is sponsored by the company Mugenter. Mugenter actually has a new line of pet accessories which they started at the end of 2017. Prior to that, their products were in the form of electronics, power strips, that kind of thing. So they just ventured into a new pet product line, and I am going to be testing out their very first product, which is a dog harness. I thrifted this at Saber's thrift store for $2. And when I adopted my dog, they told me that she's not a Shiba Inu, but she's a Pomeranian and a Pinscher mix. But to me, she looks like a Shiba Inu. And I was going to name her Foxy. And this says my dog is not a fox, she's a Shiba Inu. I was literally going to name my dog Foxy because she looked like a fox. I saw this, it was just like, I gotta have it, and I have to wear it for this video. I just do. So let's go ahead and see what my little doggy Tinkerz looks like, aka Foxy. Everyone, I would like you to meet Tinkerz, the star of the show, the star of this video. This is my adorable little doggy Tinkerz. She's going to be trying out the dog harness that was sent to me. Although she is a tiny little thing, she's a pudgy little thing. So I was very cautious about the size of the harness that I ordered. So I measured her and I ordered a large. I do hope it is big enough. But everybody, please meet Tinkerz. Here is the dog harness that came to me. And you can see Mugenter has their logo on the bag. First off, they made it incredibly easy to open this guy up. That was like no effort, which is fantastic. So here is the dog harness. Let's take a look at this guy. Ooh, this is nice. This actually clips into the car. So if you take your dog on a car ride, this will clip into the seat belt. So she'll be nicely strapped in, or your doggy will be nicely strapped in. So here's the harness. Actually looks pretty easy. It doesn't look complicated at all. Nice padding. I like it. Their nice logo, Mugenter here. And then I have something else in the bag. As I pull this out. So this is going to be the seat belt. Okay, so I have the seat belt portion. This is really cool. And then I actually have, they got me a leash that fits onto the harness, which I didn't realize. I was thinking that I was going to have to use my own leash, but they did provide one. And then the actual harness, and this will work beautifully on her. And what's great is that you can pretty much tighten up or loosen up the straps, which is fantastic. So my dog, when I measured her, she fit in the middle of a large. So she wasn't at the top end, but she wasn't at the low end. So I figured that would be perfect, and I'm so glad that I got the size that I did. So let's try this guy on her and test it out.
Dicky, 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 Dicky! Oh, you're doing so good! Baby Tinkerz! Baby Tiggy!
I wanted you guys to see my dog Tinkerz in our backyard in her natural element, just wearing the harness but not being walked on a leash with it yet. So as you saw, she was just sitting there, and then she bolted after somebody and just started barking. That was her just being completely natural, being completely comfortable. It, to me, felt like she wasn't even wearing it, and I'm sure it felt like that to her. She just sat in the grass for the longest time, just wearing the harness like she is right now. This is what it looks like on my doggy, just so that you can get an idea. It goes around the chest, it goes around the neck, and I made sure that it was loose enough. I put my hands between it because that's the test. If you put 2 fingers between the rope, that's your gauge. Is it too tight? Is it too loose? So I was just testing it out to see how loose I should make it, and that is the beauty of buying the size that I did, is that there was some wiggle room Make sure that you have wiggle room, because if your dog is small, they will grow up, they will need to grow into it, or if they gain some weight, they'll definitely grow into it as well. I would walk in my little doggy here just to give you guys an idea of what it looks like to walk my dog. So she was just being happy, being herself, being super cute. It was really easy to walk. I was using the leash that they provided, and it was just effortless. It was just great. I really, truly enjoyed this harness. This is a great quality harness. The construction is just sturdy. This is like made to last. This is a sturdy harness. I like it because it's flexible, but yet it's soft at the same time, so it's not gonna hurt my little doggy. The harness that I'm using for my dog is this one. So it looks like this. It just sits against her chest like that. So when I first put this harness on, I was trying to put it on her horizontally. And then I looked at the image that was on Amazon, the site that they were selling it, and it was vertical. So I definitely needed a visual because I'm sort of handicapped when it comes to instructions. There weren't instructions with it, which you don't need it. As long as there's a visual image like there was on Amazon, that is all good. And what's great is that they had this image as well. So I understood how to put each of the components together. It's really easy. This is the neck, this area right here. This goes around the body, and then this goes in this little loop here, and that is what connects it all together. This is for the seat belt, so that if you're on a car ride, you can connect the seat belt into this point so your dog isn't bouncing around in the car from the front to the back. Trust me, that's happened to me a million times. So it's nice to actually kind of give them a little safety in the car. When I first put this on my dog, I was a little afraid about the neck because this part goes around the neck, and I was like, oh God, is it gonna choke her? I really wasn't sure. So when I put it on, it was fine. I mean, there was no choking. So I'm so very glad that the neck portion was big enough for her. And that all comes down to measuring your dog correctly. My dog is a 26-pound dog. She is small, but she is girthy. So you definitely need to make sure that you account for some extra room. What I really liked was that these were adjustable, and you could tighten them, you could loosen them, depending on, you know, the fit that you're really looking for. So I did measure correctly, and that was probably the scariest part of this, was that I didn't measure correctly, and then I would get a harness that was too big or one that was too small. So thank God this is just right, just like Goldilocks' porridge. I got the perfect harness. Along with this harness came a dog leash. This dog leash is 44 inches in length, which equates to about 3.5 feet, a little over 3.5 feet. So it's nice to have a little backup, like a nice little surprise. I was not expecting this. When I use this leash on the harness, what you do is you just snap it on here. And here's what I liked about this, is that this part slides, it shifts. And I think that's actually really clever, because you know what happens to me countless times when I walk my dog? She goes to this side, she goes to that side, she goes behind me, she goes all around me. So it's really nice that when she moves, suddenly I have a leash that moves with her on the harness, and it doesn't pull hard or anything. Like it moves with ease. It moves with ease. So that is a really nice feature. I wasn't expecting that. I have two loops that if you put a leash on, I mean, it's stationary, it doesn't go anyway. So if she jerks one way, it goes with her. It doesn't just naturally slide, to have an easier time to go with the dog and the flow of the direction of the dog. So that's what's really nice about this harness, is that it moves with the dog depending on the direction that she walks or runs to. I tested out the seat belt, and this is the longest length that it will go. It does go shorter, but this is the longest. So when you plug it into the seat belt, this is the range of movement that you have with your dog. So it is up to you as the pet owner to decide, do I want my dog moving around that much in the car? How much room do you want to give him? That's great about this because it's adjustable. So you decide how much length based on the size of your dog, the size of your car, and the movability range that you would like them to have. What I really like about this safety harness for the car is that when your little doggy sits, you have two options. First option is to clip the little seatbelt guy on the chest, or you can clip it on the back. It's really great because you have your options of what feels comfortable to your dog, how your dog is sitting, or if they're laying. Then if the dog is laying and it's too awkward, then you can attach it to the back. If the dog is sitting and it's easier, you could put it on the chest. So this is really versatile, and that's what I love about these products. I wanted you guys to get a good idea of what it looks like using the safety harness for your doggy, for the seatbelt. I put my little dog in the front seat. She is standing right now so that you can see what it looks like when your dog is standing with the harness in place. Here she is sitting, she's relaxed. I chose to use the harness on the back piece for this demonstration purpose, and I chose to make the length of the seatbelt harness the shortest, at least for the front seat. I did not choose it longer. I would have if I put her in the back seat. What's great about this harness is that you can put it on the front or on her back. So I had it clipped on her back. Now it's on her front harness. It's great because you have choices for what is comfortable for you and your dog. Let's talk about price here, guys. On Amazon, I ordered the large, which will give you the harness, the safety belt, and the leash for $14.99. If you order the small, that's $11.99. If you order the medium, that's $12.99. And if you order the extra large, that is $15.99. But there is a special promo code alert. Guys, 50% off. 50% off with the promo code below. I'm giving you a special deal with this promo code. If you would like to order this, and I highly, highly, highly suggest that you do because it is a terrific product. The promo code below will get you 50% off. Yes, that code right there. I will include the link for Amazon so that you can use the code at Amazon. I will include the link for their website down below in the description box, the Amazon link in the description box, the promo code in the description box, as well as on the screen right here. This promo code isn't going to last. It is going to be time sensitive. The time frame for which this promo code will be available will be stated in the description box. So it is a limited time, so make sure that you hurry, because this is a quality product and you absolutely need this in your life. You just do. Me and Tiki want to thank you so much for sponsoring this video, Mugenter. We really love your harness, your leash, and your little doggy car seat fastener. We will definitely get use out of all of those. So she can't wait to go on long, wonderful walks. Shh, can't say the W word, she'll really want to go. But we really appreciate you. We love your product. And thank you so much for sponsoring this video. To all the subscribers out there, don't walk, just run. Just run and go get that harness. Thank you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Say bye, Tiki. Bye, guys.